Have you ever faced a frustrating issue with Kafka on Windows where it just won't delete old log segments? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into this common problem and exploring how to tackle it. I totally get it. It can be incredibly annoying when your system is trying to clean up old logs but gets stuck because another process is holding on to them. This is a common headache for many Kafka users. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. A user recently reported that Kafka on Windows is unable to delete old log segments due to file access issues. They mentioned encountering a Kafka storage exception error. Sound familiar? Let's work through this together. So what's happening here? Kafka is trying to delete log segments, but it can't because another process is using those files. This is often due to Kafka holding onto the files it needs to delete. Let's break this down further. And stick around. I have a valuable tip at the end that could help you avoid this issue in the future. To address the issue of Kafka not being able to delete old log segments, the user should first ensure that no other processes are accessing the log files. This can be done by checking for any running instances of Kafka or other applications that might be using the log files. Next, the user should consider stopping the Kafka service temporarily. This will release any locks on the log files, allowing for the deletion of old segments. After stopping the service, the user can manually delete the old log segments from the Kafka logs directory. This will help clear up space and resolve the issue. Once the old segments are deleted, the user can restart the Kafka service. This should allow Kafka to function normally without encountering the log deletion issue. Finally, the user should monitor the Kafka logs to ensure that the issue does not reoccur. Keeping an eye on the logs can help identify any further problems early. Fun fact, did you know that Kafka was named after the famous writer Franz Kafka? Just like his stories, sometimes Kafka can leave you feeling a bit perplexed. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user shared an alternative solution for the Kafka log deletion issue on Windows. They suggest increasing the log retention time to prevent automatic deletion failures. By setting the log retention hours to a higher value, like 500 hours, you can avoid the problem during local execution. They also mentioned that this issue may not occur on Linux-based systems in production. If you need to delete a log file, do it manually in the log directory and then restart Kafka. Here's the tip I promised. Regularly monitor your Kafka logs and processes. This proactive approach can help you catch issues before they become major headaches. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to resolve the log deletion issue in Kafka on Windows. Remember, staying proactive is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more troubleshooting tips.